basket designers and friends. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a quick little update on my surgery. Today is Tuesday, June the 24th, and I had my surgery yesterday, Monday on June the 23rd. Surgery went well. I got to the hospital like at 7:30, but they didn't do surgery till like 12:45, and I got out like at 3 o'clock, I think. But then I go to the recovery room, and it was like 5 hours before they could find a room to put us in. It was a lot of people down there having surgeries on the same day. So it was a lot of people down there waiting to get rooms. But I finally got a room, like I think at 8 o'clock. They brought me up to my room. Like I think it was around 8:30 when I came up to my room. And I've been in a lot of pain, real bad pain. But they got me up today for therapy a little bit. I was able to walk a few feet and able to go to the bathroom today. I had a catheter and they took that out. And I had to go to the bathroom. I think they took it out like at 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock this morning, and told me I had to go to the bathroom on my own by 3 o'clock. If I didn't, they would put it back in. So I ended up going to the bathroom around 2:30, I think. I was happy about that because I didn't want that catheter back in. And I do have like a drain tube. Let me show you guys. If you don't want to see, cut it off at this part. But I have this little drain tube. It's a little pouch that it is in. And it goes all the way to my back. I have that in. Hopefully I can go home tomorrow on Wednesday. But we'll see how things go. It's been really rough. So keep me in prayers. I appreciate all the prayers that you guys have been giving me. And I'll keep you updated again tomorrow and once I get home. See you later. Hey guys, it's Tuesday afternoon. It's about 7:30. I had done not long ago. They was able to stop me with a regular diet of solid foods as soon as I came out of surgery. And let me show you guys my room. Wow. This is the room. It's okay room, and that's my little breathing tube. The little breathing machine that they give you to breathe in. So I had to do that a couple of times a day. But my nurses have been real good keeping up with my pain. They're in here right on time giving me medication. And I have all these little IVs in my arm. That one. And I have one right there also. But this one in my upper arm had like a longer tube in it for the IV, but they took the longer tube out. So now I just have the shorter tube. But I'm doing okay, guys. Thank you for all of the continued prayers. I appreciate it. And I'll keep you updated. My husband was able to stay here with me the whole time, but he left a few minutes ago. He said he was going to the car to get his computer cord. So I know he had to walk a ways, and he had to park in the parking deck. And this time when he came back, at first when we came, we parked in front of the outpatient surgery parking lot, but now he's in the parking deck, so it's going to take a while to get back. But he was able to stay with me. Here they had a chair in the room for him to sleep in. I don't know if I can show you guys the chair or not. Now I have to turn the screen and show you the chair. But this is the little chair that he slept in. And I have another one on this side too that I've been sitting in. They got me up to sit in the chair today. In this part, guys, I'm getting ready for my physical therapy. I'm trying to stand up right here. I have a really good therapist. She's explaining everything to me. She even explained the doctor's procedure, my doctor's procedure, because she works with my doctor. So she explained everything from going home that I needed to know. And here she's going to be adjusting my walker because I'm a tall girl and the walker they had was like short. So she's letting it up taller for me. So she's like, I think she's about 5'2" maybe. So you can tell that I'm a lot taller than her because I'm 5'11". So I'm pretty tall. So she needs to let my walker up a little bit. But this is the hospital's walker that I'm using. I have my own personal one at home that's already set up taller for me. So I'll be using that when I get home. And there goes my little brace that I have on also. I'll be wearing my brace for a couple of months. The back brace. And here you can see I'm getting ready to walk out into the hallway. This is like my second day of therapy. So I'm walking a little bit further than the first day. The first day I just walked out into the hallway and came back. But this time I'm going to walk like down the hallway a little bit further. And my husband recorded this video, but I'm sorry it's not turned the right way. I handed the phone to him to record the right way. Then somehow he ended up turning it this way. But sorry, guys. But this time I'm out in the hallway and I'm walking a little bit further, and we'll be going to the steps. But you guys can't see that part because my husband stopped recording earlier. And I thought he was still behind me recording, but he stopped and went back into the room. I don't know why. I thought he was going to get the whole thing. But I'm doing fairly well. She said that I did well for the second day. Just have to like move really slow. Hello, basket designers and friends. Today is Wednesday, June the 25th, and I get to go home today. My doctor came in and cleared me to go home. I had to pass a physical therapy test, so I had physical therapy earlier, and I ended up passing that test. So I'm able to go home. They just have to come in and remove my drain pump, take that out, and I'm able to go home. I'm really sore, and I've been having like headaches and stuff, but I'm okay now, and I'll see you guys when I get home. Hello, basket designers and friends. I'm back home. It's so nice to be back home, guys, in my own bed. The hospital bed was nice, but it was kind of hard, and it hurts when I try to turn over or try to get out of it because it don't give like my bed. My bed is like the memory foam. So it kind of like gives with me and help me to turn a little bit. I still can't turn like all the way over on my side or anything because it hurts so bad, guys. It feels like 5 dump trucks or track and trailers have ran over me. I'm so sore, severely sore. And every time I try to move, it feels like something's like ripping my insides out. So I'm avoiding trying to turn right now. I'll just have to like sleep on my back for a little while longer right now till I'm able to turn. But right now I'm not able to turn. But my hospital stay was it was good hospital stay. My nurses were right on time. They was always right there to give me my medication like when I needed it. I didn't have to like wait or call or be in pain before I received my medication. So they was on time for that, and they always kept us with snacks and drinks for my husband and myself. My nurse was so nice. She even ordered my husband guest trays, guest breakfast and guest lunch and guest dinner, which was really nice of her. She even had like a tray of like sandwiches and snacks ready for us when we got upstairs that night from my surgery, because like I told you guys earlier, my surgery was like early in the day. It was like it's supposed to be 10:30, but it ended up being like 12:30. But when I got to recovery room, it was like about 4 o'clock, I think it was. And it was like 8:45 before I was able to come upstairs to my room because they didn't have any rooms. It was so many people having surgeries. It was crazy, guys. It was so many people having surgeries that day. They didn't even have rooms for people. So people had to like stay down in recovery for hours and hours at a time. And when I got upstairs, my nurse told me that they was moving people around, taking them out their rooms and putting them like in different rooms and sending them to different parts of the hospital, which I wouldn't have been very happy with that if I was already in a room and they had to take me out and move me like to another room or a different part of the hospital. I'm sorry for the people that happened to. But it was so many people, and I think they said a lot of people was coming through the ER too, and they were submitting them to the hospital. I don't know what was going on, but they just didn't have enough rooms for everybody. One person didn't come up to like 2 o'clock in the morning. That was a long time to wait in a recovery room. One lady down there, she was kind of getting agitated. She was like fussing at the nurses because she went in her room right then. And they told her, you know, it was a lot of people ahead of her that they couldn't move her ahead of nobody else. She had to wait her turn. But she was still there and there running her mouth and trying to get smart with them. But I wonder what time did she actually go to her room. But it was a nice hospital stay, guys. I'm just so happy to get home. But everything went nice except for my x-ray. The first day they took me down there to get an x-ray, I had this man, which he wasn't very nice at all. The nurse took me down there, wheeled me down in a wheelchair, and then handed me off to him, and he rolled me around to the x-ray room. And he parked me like quite a ways away from the x-ray machine. Then he asked me, could I stand up? And I told him I'll try to stand up. You know, I didn't have my walker with me because they didn't take the walker down there. So I told him I'll try to stand up. And he said, oh, no, that's not going to work. So he said, you just have to come back another day. Then he just wheeled me right on out real fast and wheeled me on back around to the office, the x-ray, the office that the nurse dropped me off at. And then someone took me back. Well, he stood there. He said, well, I'm not trying to be rude and stuff. He said, but it's all about patience. He said, if something had happened, like if you had fell down and then first thing administration called and asked what happened, you would have told them that you told me that you couldn't stand up, that you would try and you fell down. So he said, it would have been all on me. But he was like really rude. If he could have like helped me just a little bit to stand up or even park my chair closer to the x-ray machine, I could have done the x-ray, but he just didn't have patience or really care. So the next day I ended up going back down to x-ray. This time the nurses went with me. 2 nurses went. One wheeled me in a wheelchair and the other one took my walker with me. And they helped me get in and out of the chair with my walker and everything. And they wheeled me right up to the x-ray machine. And I had 2 ladies that day. And the 2 ladies were like real nice. They even took the bottom plate off of the x-ray machine so I could like stand in front of it and took my x-rays, which was really nice. And he could have done that also, but he was like really rude. I should have got his name, but I didn't get his name, but I should have got his name and reported how rude he was. I thought he was like really rude. But I did have a better experience the next day. But everything went well overall. I did end up getting my drain tube taken out, which I was happy about that. And I ended up getting the catheter out, like I told you guys earlier, because they told me if I couldn't go to the bathroom, they would have to put that back in. And I did not want that to go back in because it hurt coming out, but they ended up putting it in me when I was asleep in surgery. But if they had to put it back in me when I was awake, I know your sister wouldn't have liked that. So I'm glad that I didn't have to get it put back in. But the way it feels in my back, I haven't been able to see it, but I let my husband take a picture of it so I could see, because I can't see my backside unless I stand in front like a mirror and try to turn around. But it kind of hurt when I try to turn around a little bit, so I let him take a picture of it. But it feels like a really long incision. Like when I put my bra on, I can feel like the tape, the bandage up at the beginning of my bra line, like to go around your waist, it's up that high and goes all the way down to the crack of my rear end. So I think it's probably like an 8 or 9 inch incision that I have. Then I have another little incision on the side too, where they had my drain pump in. But she took that out and put like a bandage on top of that. And she said I could take it off like the next day, tomorrow, I can take it off. But I shall see. Maybe I'll let my daughter take it off when she comes to visit instead of my husband. But we shall see. But other than that, everything went well, guys. I'm just so very glad to be home. I could sleep in my bed so much better. I slept so much better last night. So at night, I've been getting like real cold chills. It started like the second day in the hospital, the second night, when I get so cold, I have to get up and put socks on and put like a couple blankets on top of me. And at night, so it's beginning like that at night, but I'm not running a fever or anything. It's just the cold chills. And I've been having a headache like every day since surgery. And I keep telling them that I had a headache, but they're not like paying any mind to me. They just say it should go away, but it haven't gone away. Keep coming back. And they just said, she said, I can get, the nurse told me that she could give me some Tylenol for it, but she didn't end up giving me Tylenol. Then she told me that the pain medication is probably causing me to have headaches. But I never heard of pain medication causing you to have headaches. The pain medication should be taking care of the headache. But anyhow, I got some Tylenol when I got home. And I'm going to be taking my Tylenol and see if that helps. If not, I guess I just have to schedule an appointment to go to my family doctor to see what's going on with that. But guys, I have been able to sleep better in my bed because I have that memory foam, like I said earlier, which I can sleep like a baby in it, but I still can't like turn over yet in it because it hurts like really bad when I try to turn over in it. It hurt really bad when I tried to turn it over in the hospital bed, but the hospital bed did have those like buttons where you could let your head up and foot up, which my bed don't have, which is harder for me trying to pull up. But I do have like some rails on the side that I got the last year when I had back surgery. I got the little rails that you put on the side, so I kind of like turn over a little bit and pull up on those. And like I say, I'm still using my walker. I'll be using that for a couple of weeks. Then I'll switch over to the cane. So I'll be happy when that happens. But guys, thank you so much for all of the prayers that you have been giving me and all of the well messages that you have been sending. I really appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And guys, please continue to watch my previous videos to keep my views up. Because if you don't watch, the views will start going down and the algorithm will stop showing my videos out, pushing my videos out. So please continue to watch my videos to keep the algorithm showing my videos to everyone, to keep them pushing my videos out. I really appreciate that, and thank you so much. And guys, I'll see you on the next video. Well, it'll probably be a couple of weeks before I can start back basket making again. But in the meantime, thank you, thank you, thank you, and I'll see you on the next one.